Kimberly Dvorak explains.
Can the United States sustain a projected 100 million immigrants by 2050? What would that mean to the quality of life and standard of living? What would it mean for water supplies and energy? Forrest Woolridge, author and lecturer, has been biking around the world and put together some scientific facts about immigration.
We're at 321.6 million Americans right now, and at the current growth rate of 3.1 million per year, we are going to reach 438 million. That is a demographic fact. The U.S. Census Bureau backs that up. U.S. population projections by Fogel-Martin back that up, and also that's supported by the Pew Research Center.
With that type of increase, the nation's most populated cities will see rapid infrastructure crumbling, massive unemployment, more poverty, and enormous problems.
I want to have every person understand the ramifications of adding 138 million people since we reached 300 million back in October of 2006. And that is this. What does that look like? Well, I can tell you. Adding 138 million people to the United States in this short amount of time means we will double the populations of the cities, in fact, 35 of our most populated cities. So New York City will jump from 8.3 million to 16.6 million, Chicago from 6 million to 12 million, a place like Denver, Colorado will go from 2.5 million to 5 million, and Los Angeles will reach from 11 million currently to 22 million.
This sounds a little like climate change advocates. Is Forrest saying that if the world controls its population, the planet will heal?
Well, there's no question. The environment's a tough cookie if we gave it a chance to recover. Here's one of the great tragedies. If we add this 138 million people, please realize that that's 138 million people who need cars. That's 138 million people who need housing.
That was Kimberly Dvorak, and she joins us this morning to unpack this angle of the immigration system. Now, he paints quite a grim picture by 2015. It's kind of like we're going to exhaust all our resources. I mean, do we really see that happening here?
Well, I mean, you know, if we continue on the track that we're on, according to Pew Research and other individuals, yeah, we could actually start slowly seeing our resources exhaust, and then you're going to see more worldwide panic, more migration like we're seeing in the Middle East now, leaving war-ravaged area, and then you see in Africa people leaving Africa for better countries because they can't sustain themselves and they can't survive on those planets.
Give us a little bit about a background on Forrest. Why did he embark on this journey, a bike ride through, what, 40 countries?
You know, he's been around the world and then some, a couple different times. He's been on bicycle 40,000 plus miles over the last 35 years. He, although I don't think he would tout himself as an environmentalist as a result of his travels on bicycle through Asia, through Africa, he's been able to see a lot of the deteriorating situations, so to speak. And he's also been, you know, front and center to see that, look, we need to start doing something here. As a lecturer at the universities in Denver, Colorado, he's also a science and math teacher. He is really trying to illuminate and get people aware of what the population growth is really going to mean for this country.
What's his motivation, and what does he suggest that can reverse the course here?
Well, he suggested to me, because I did ask that question to him, you know, what can we do? Can we change? Do we have time? And he said that, you know, one of the main things that he would like to see are the leaders of the Catholic Church and the leaders of the Muslim world, and let's, you know, look at them and bring them together and talk about. And I know a lot of people say birth control is very, very taboo. We shouldn't be talking about it. But unless we start doing something, can you really imagine another 138 million people in the United States alone? It's going to be tough to do. We're going to have that conversation.
Right. Interesting topic. Kimberly Dvorak, thanks for joining us. To learn more about it, you'll put this entire interview on your